Hey, this will be a video chart on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Just up front, a lot of this is just going to be guesses and so forth. Obviously, yesterday, Thursday, was just crazy with this candle right here. Something that, I've never seen before, and I don't think many people have. Biggest point drop ever intraday for, the history of the chart and all that stuff. So, just a wild day. And I'm going to try to kind of update the chart here and go over a few things. I did the video, not too long, I think after that day, and I talked about how the 50-day needed to hold, and if it didn't, we'd probably get a deep pullback. But I'm not going to sit here and say I knew this would happen. I figured we'd get a deep pullback and probably come down here and test this. But within 2 days, absolutely not. I never thought that would happen. But it did happen. So let's just get the chart updated, and hopefully going forward next week we'll start to see some stabilization and start to see some green. I forget what green looks like right now. The past 4 days have been red, and not only red, pretty brutally red. This day was the exception. But let's just start updating. So the first update is this previous support level here, which was up here around the 10,730 level, has now become a resistance again. Technical Analysis 101, when supports are broken and close below, they turn into resistances. And the same holds true for this price target area that I had right here around 10,450. This also is now a resistance level, so it's pretty brutal to be changing all these colors into red, but it is what it is. Our new key areas of support, so I'm going to shrink up the chart, are going to be right around this area here. We had this previous high over here, or you could probably just make it like this. This was also going to be a support, and that's kind of right where the price bounced off of on that crazy day, right around here. But these two levels going to be support levels after the 200-day simple moving average, which I'll explain in just a second. So this orange line here is the 200-day simple moving average, and it's holding so far. You can see the price crept down, didn't quite hit it, but got pretty close. Yesterday, this wick, it's just hard to make sense of it. I mean, that was just a crazy day. But today was more controlled, so you can see the wick did come down, get close to it. But this is the key support right now, and going like this, the last time we were below it was pretty much back here in almost a year ago. So it's been a long time since we've had any closes below the 200-day simple moving average. So that's going to be the key level that we want to watch. And then if it can hold, then we do have support levels right here at about 10,125, and then this previous low right here, which was at 9,840, we'll call it. So that's where we're standing from the support levels. I don't know if these past 2 days have just been a mass exodus or if this has been some sort of kind of capitulation happening. We'll just kind of have to wait and see. But as you can tell, I'm not real sure. I don't know what's going to happen. It's just been pretty crazy. I guess what I'm hoping for next week is just going to be some sideways action and stabilization. I don't necessarily need to see a big bounce up, but just some sideways action, some decrease in volume. That would really help out, let things kind of settle down a little bit, and hopefully be able to kind of ease some pain and bring some confidence back in. Because right now, obviously confidence isn't too high. But the chart is what it is, like I said earlier. So we'll just have to kind of roll with it and see what happens. But definitely a brutal week, crazy week, all of the above. So we'll just kind of hopefully start to turn these red lines back into green ones, turn them into supports. But for now, the key thing next week is going to be what happens with this 200-day simple moving average. Like I said, it's been over a year since we've been below it. So that's going to be the key level that we want to see. A lot of people are going to be staring at that. So if we do get some closes below it, don't be surprised to see us go down here and give this a test pretty quick, just because the technical reasons of what that would represent. So we'll have to see what happens, but everybody's going to be having a close eye on this 200-day simple moving average, right now valued at 10,192. So if there are any other questions on the overall markets or the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety of something for everybody. We've been making some good money together, so I'd encourage you to head to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this was the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Thanks for listening, and enjoy your weekends.